The American Civil Liberties Union, along with a coalition of progressive organizations, has filed a lawsuit against President Donald Trump's executive order that ends birthright citizenship for children born in the U.S. to undocumented parents. This complaint was filed in the U.S. District Court for the District of New Hampshire. The plaintiffs argue that the order is unconstitutional and violates the 14th Amendment. Backing the ACLU in this lawsuit are several influential groups, including the Asian Law Caucus, the State Democracy Defenders Fund, the Legal Defense Fund, and local organizations like New Hampshire Indonesian Community Support and Make the Road New York. So, what's the big issue here? The ACLU and its partners assert that Trump's executive order undermines a fundamental American principle. Anthony Romero, the ACLU executive director, stated, "Birthright citizenship is what makes the United States a strong and dynamic nation." These advocacy groups argue that the order represents an extreme overreach and have expressed confidence that the courts will overturn it. Matthew Sorens of World Relief, a Christian humanitarian organization, also criticized the measure, calling it unconstitutional and harmful. He contends that birthright citizenship has historically supported America's growth and the integration of immigrant populations. Now, let's talk about the Trump administration's stance. The executive order, issued early in Trump's presidency, interprets the 14th Amendment as excluding children born to undocumented parents or temporary residents from automatic citizenship. The administration claims that the amendment was never intended to grant universal citizenship to everyone born in the U.S. Proponents of this policy argue that it addresses concerns about unlawful immigration and the misuse of legal protections. But critics are quick to point to the 1898 Supreme Court decision in United States versus Wong Kim Ark. This decision affirmed citizenship for individuals born in the U.S. regardless of their parents' nationality. There are broader concerns surrounding this executive order. Critics argue that it could lead to stateless children and a larger undocumented population, which would strain societal integration. On the flip side, supporters believe it could deter unauthorized immigration. However, detractors emphasize the importance of adhering to constitutional processes for such significant changes. This case is likely to generate a lot of discussion and legal scrutiny in the coming months. For more Christian news, subscribe to our newsletter,